What is going on, guys? Let's talk about paying your rent, selling Warhammer bits. That, if you're like me or been in the hobby a long time, you are being buried under them because you have so many sprues that you never clipped, and now it's time to do that. So let's jump into it. I'm going to show you over here on eBay. I'm going to talk you through some things. You're going to make thousands of dollars, and you're going to be super happy. If you want to re-put that back into Games Workshop, I wouldn't. I'd put it into a 3D printer, but do whatever you want with it. Maybe take your family on vacation. Let's jump in. Here we go. First thing I want to show you, just go to eBay, type in Warhammer bits in the listings or the search, and you can see here people are selling a variety of bits. Some people sell gang bits for models, like individual models. You can buy whole models singly. Some people, this one's interesting, we'll jump into this. They just make a giant barrel of bits and scoop out, in this case, 6-ounce bags and sell them for 37 bucks. This is one thing I like to do here. This is a Warhammer 40K Tau Empire bits. What you do is try to gather all your bits for a single army, clip them all, put them in a Ziploc bag, weigh it, and then just sell the bits for that army. So like if you have a Thousand Suns army, you got a lot of extra flamethrowers, power swords, little Zinch doodads, right? Put it up, and then if you want it to sell for sure, put it up for an auction, start it at like $5 maybe. It's probably only going to cost you about $5 to ship if it's, under 16 ounces, under a pound. So this one here, he's selling an auction. He has free shipping and he's selling at $1.25. I wouldn't do that. I would let the buyer pay shipping just to keep you on the safe side. You don't want to lose money selling bits. But here we go, jumping in. You can see here this order posting here. They're just selling the different guns for a couple bucks. And right now I'm talking about selling your extra bits. And I think this is how you should do that. Ziploc bag, buy army, weigh it, put it up, auction, done. Now let's jump back over to this guy, and I'll show you a quick, easy way. I know a lot of, it seems maybe just people everywhere, but since I'm involved in the miniature gaming community and painting community and whatnot, mental health is always an issue, and a lot of people would love to work from home. So I promise you, making $25 on eBay is super easy. So you just got to figure out how to do that like 100 times a month or whatever, and that's not really that difficult. It's the biggest important thing with eBay is number of listings. Just keep listing items, and we'll jump into that. I'm going to make more videos about selling on eBay, especially painted miniatures. That's one of my most popular videos on the channel. You could check it out in the description, or my channel links, whatever. So let's check this one out. Warhammer 40K and Age of Sigmar, right? He's just mixing and matching all the bits he gets. I can see a Steed of Slanesh. I can see some sort of a Tau gun, maybe. You can see the pile. There's some metal ones, plastic, a flying base. He's not even sorting out bases. I can see square bases, sprues that are unclipped. But he sold 180 of these bags at $37, so that's about $7,000. Pretty good. And if you go here, it looks like this is maybe an example of what 6 ounces of bits will get you. Part of a dreadnought, a vampire in a coffin, a lance, an orc, a power axe, a base, right? Cockpit. It's not a lot, assuming this is what's all in that bag. But one way to source this would be to buy bits off your friends, off people at the game store. Some people literally just throw away the extra pieces that they do not use for the models that they make for their army. You could ask around to buy bits boxes. A big way I got so many bits, and I'm not just selling bits, but you could, I promise you. A good way to do it is if you buy Warhammer armies off people, 40K armies off people, and then take the stuff maybe you want for your collection and then resell all the rest on eBay and ask them for their bits box. A lot of cases when you buy an army off somebody, they might be getting out of the hobby and they'll give you all their paints, their bits, their hobby supplies, their clippers, their paint brushes, right? Maybe an airbrush, who knows? All that stuff could then be that you don't need turned around, sold on eBay. There's a lot of people in this hobby that would love to save money and get that for cheaper from you than buying it directly from some of these game companies that charge very high prices. I'm going to show you my seller hub. So here we go. In the last 31 days, I've done $2,500. In the last 90 days, it was over 5, but it's just at 4,800 right now. Now, I sell a variety of, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I am selling all my bits. I'm selling off armies and models I thought I would one day get to in paint. So this is a variety of stuff. I have my own paintbrush company. Definitely check out Ghost paintbrushes, the best synthetic all white miniature paintbrush you can buy. Promise you, it's my company. I'm the only employee. I would love for you to check it out. I do Kickstarters every year. New one coming in February. It's going to be amazing. Stay tuned. But yeah, so assuming your rent is $2,500, which hopefully your rent is not $2,500, but let's say your rent is $1,000, which is very possible. Maybe you even have a roommate. Maybe it's less. If you're making $2,500 a month on eBay, that's an extra $1,500 for bills, utilities, food, hobbies, fun, right? Netflix accounts. Check out Wednesday, right? So it's definitely possible. I just wanted to show you this. If you have any questions, I try to respond to all the comments. So definitely hit the thumbs up, first of all. I mean, how are you going to sell bits if you don't even want to use the internet to hit the thumbs up on my video? But yeah, the biggest tip when using eBay, especially researching prices, is when you go to eBay, type in something, let's say Space Marine Hammer, right? Whatever, I'm just typing in something. Now, Thunder Hammers actually sell for quite a bit. That's why I wanted to show this to you. But does it sell for quite a bit, right? Here's 5 Thunder Hammers or 4 Thunder Hammers, $14 for the 4 hammers that came in the box. But let's check out, does it actually sell? So you got to scroll down to show only and click sold items. None of this matters. Listing does not matter at all. Click sold items, and this matters a ton. I want to see what a Thunder Hammer sells for. This person sold a Thunder Hammer, a single Space Marine Primaris Thunder Hammer bit for $7.99 for $6 shipping. That probably cost him $4 shipping, so he made another $2 potentially on shipping. So he got $10 for one Warhammer. Now, I showed you previously, you could just scoop it up in bags and weigh it. That's the fastest way to get rid of it if you're downsizing. But this way, when I'm showing you, you could actually take the time if you wanted to really build a bit store on eBay and separate them out. Not even just by army, but by like down to the most valuable pieces. And here you go. Thunder Hammers are an example. If you pull out all the Thunder Hammers in your bits box, you might be sitting on, $50, $60, $200. I don't know how many Space Marines you have. This one sold for $4. These Thunder Hammers actually sold 4 of them for $14, right? Thunder Hammers, 4 of them for $12. A Thunder Hammer and Shield combo, $4. So bits are worth money. They're not garbage. Clip them, put them on eBay, pay your rent. Sort of like passive income. All you got to do is drop it off at the post office. Check out the links below. If you really are serious, buy a scale. And they're dirt cheap. So even if you're not serious, but you're going to do some eBay, buy a scale. It's like $10, a little kitchen scale. Because you really want to know what it costs to ship when you charge shipping. And if you're serious, you want to start a little home business, buy a Rollo printer. I think they're like $100 and you got to buy the labels. But yeah, then you can print out the labels from home. You don't have to wait in line at the post office, which this time of year is a very long line. And there you go. You're off to the races. Let me know what topics about monetizing, making money on your hobby you'd like to hear about. I'd love to teach you because I've been doing it now for quite a while, and it's wonderful. So hopefully you thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear about. If you do this, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.